Yes, we have a lot of clients talking about the range of motion on the lat tower here. So if you're 6 foot plus, there are a couple of strategies that you can use to maximise the pull down arm on the multi-system, on the leverage gym. So what I'll do is, option one is you can take the bench down to a decline position. So put it right down in a decline position. And we can increase the range of motion by just doing that there. So we get probably about another half a foot, and you can get that range of motion there. Okay? So pulling it down. Obviously I'm shorter, so like I said, it's bottoming out before I'm getting there. But that's what you can do to fix it up. If you're still finding that if you've lowered the seat and when you pull down that it's not coming down your chest far enough, the other option is you can do what is like a hybrid pull down, okay? And I'll explain that. So what we do with the hybrid pull down is that, put the seat level, we have the pressing arm set on the lowest setting. We grab the bar as a normal pull down. Now instead of sitting in close here, we just place our feet up on here. Okay, so we've got a grip in here, okay? So we're bracing ourselves here. And then as you can see, it's like a hybrid. It's like a pull down and a row all at the same time, but you're still going to get the effectiveness of a pull down. Make sure on this one you don't round your back down and pull into you like this, okay? The idea is to keep an arch in your back, chest up high, and pull it in. Like that, okay? Normally when you find this one, you do have to put like the chain on it. So I'll just do that. So what we do is we put the chain on, and like I said, depending on how much chain you need. Okay, and then the idea is like this. Brace the feet on the edge of the handles on the arm there. Get back in a comfortable position, arch the back, chest above sky, pull it in. And that's utilising the pull down. Okay? A couple other variations you can use is you can use other handles. I'll demonstrate that. If we want a little bit less bicep play, this is basically the same as doing it with a straight bar, but because we've got our hands pronated, we have a little less bicep involvement, okay? So we can even isolate the back further. And this is a great movement because I said you're going to get the best of both worlds. You're going to get a pull down and a rowing movement. So those with bad backs, when they want to do their bend over movements or their seated row movements, it does put a lot of pressure on the lower back. Well, this takes that out of it. So it is a good way of doing your rows as well. Now that's all going to hit your inner back. Then if you want to hit the outer lats more effectively, use a close grip handle. And the same thing again. Back arch, chest up high, pulling it in. And always aiming to the lower part of the chest, so it's not up into your neck or down into your stomach. We want to aim it into the lower chest. Squeeze, squeeze, that, okay? So the idea is when the hands are out wider, you're working more the inner back, okay? Inner back and inner lats. When you put the hands in closer, you're working more the outer lats and outer back, okay? So those options there.
And also too, you don't rock back and forth when you're doing it.
Oh yeah. That's another thing. The important thing on this as well is when you're doing this movement, is you don't want to get into a swinging match, okay? Because it's quite easy to do that, to load it right up and then start, like swing. That's not going to do anything. You're more or less shoulders and arms doing that. So the idea is to, like I said again, you brace yourself in, brace your feet against the press arm, okay? Arch the back, and then just squeeze, just using your back. As you can see, there's no movement there whatsoever, okay? Because it does involve, like when you're more upright and you're doing lat pull downs, you could probably go to lowest rep range of about 10. With this one, because your back becomes involved, so you're getting a bit of lats and back, I prefer to keep the repetitions higher, maybe like 12 to 15 repetitions is better. The only fact for that is that you do have your back muscles which are stronger. So you've got to keep the repetitions up higher to make sure that you do get the lats exhausted as well, okay? So that's the way that you can still get an effective lat pull down workout on the Leverage Gym.